You're coming from a traditional family from Kerala. Then you shifted in India to Madurai, which is not Kerala. And I visited you and I found, well, actually, all family members, all friends around, they were all Carolines. So actually, you built a small, actually beautiful center and hub of Ayurveda in this area of Madurai, which is, by the way, really beautiful. And you're very engaged in not only in the field of medicine, but also in the production of medicines. And I have seen that you're actually a brilliant manager, you're a brilliant teacher, you're a brilliant doctor. So is there one other area we don't know that you're brilliant in as well?
Thank you very much for the wonderful introduction. I think I am a brilliant student. There's so much to learn all the time. I keep questioning myself all the time. I think that's the bottom line, whether it is success or failure. In fact, a lot of failures in clinical practice have been great teachers for me, which has given me a passion to try to distinguish between what is really possible and what is not possible. I think that's the big realm of uncertainty when we are practicing. We are not sure where, unfortunately, even in teaching, we don't find anybody telling us openly, this is the extent to which you can really do. And beyond this, we don't seem to be effective. That nobody tells us. So I thought that would be a great input if we can clearly understand the extent to which we are able to solve something and our limitations. So I would like to be extremely transparent about the limitations of what we do as much as we are with the potential of what we do.
Marc Rosenberg hat Herrn Rameshwadia vorgestellt als einen brillanten Lehrer, einen brillanten Praktiker im Bereich Ayurveda und auch als einen brillanten Hersteller von Ayurveda-Produkten. Und die Frage war, ob es noch andere Dinge gibt, wo er brillant ist, die wir nicht kennen. Und er antwortet spontan, er ist ein brillanter Student. Und damit meint er, dass er sehr sensibel ist dafür, wo auch die Grenzen des Ayurveda sind, wo die Grenzen seiner Möglichkeiten sind, dass durch viele Fehlschläge, die er erlebt hat in seinem sehr aktiven Leben, gelernt hat, ganz genau zu schauen, was ist machbar und was ist nicht machbar. Und genau das möchte er auch in seinen Vorträgen deutlich machen, wo die Grenzen sind. Nicht nur die Möglichkeiten, sondern auch ganz eindeutig, wo sind die Grenzen.
Thank you, Ramesh. Thank you very much. Nice. You came again. Second time now. Now switching over to well, there are more people here, so I continue with you, Dr. Bera. George Luis Bera is a medical doctor, and now he's as well a teacher, but I'm sure you will also say you are also a student of Ayurveda, as we all are. George, for us it's a great pleasure. You're from South America, which is it's another continent, and for us it's a great honor that you find time to come here. And well, normally I expect that we meet in India because that is actually the meeting point. It's Ayurveda. But we became friends, and you thought, well, you come to Germany because this is an area where you can meet friends. So for me, this is a significance, to see that Bildfläche becomes actually a meeting point in the world for Ayurveda. So, yes, I hope this will continue. My question to you, Dr. Bera, is you're a pediatrician and you have established a course in your country for Ayurveda. You're engaged in scientific work there, which is great. And what do you believe? What is the greatest hindrance we have in the moment, that Ayurveda becomes visible and seen? And what is your input that you can give here and in your own country? 2-3 sentences, please.
Yes, of course. First, congratulations for this anniversary. Regards from all of our institutions from South America. We are 12,000 kilometers from here, 18,000 kilometers from India. We know that the best way to make Ayurveda visible to the Western countries is to enter into the universities. Up to this moment, we have 5 postgraduate courses in 2 different universities in Argentina. And through this, we have trained among 700 to 1,000 medical doctors. Part of them for self-care. Part of them, they are working for the community. And we are conducting now several kind of research But most of all, we are enlightening again the patient to be medical doctors for the doctors. Doctors have failed to continue to have the, the wish to heal patients. And through Ayurveda, this is possible to recover.
So, es ist was Besonderes, Ayurveda so weit weg von Indien aufzubauen. Wir sind also Argentinien ist von hier 12.000 Kilometer weit weg und Indien 18.000 Kilometer. Und er sagt, der beste Weg, um Ayurveda nach vorne zu bringen dort, ist, es an die Universitäten zu bringen. Und daher haben sie 5 Graduate Courses und sie haben über 700 Studenten, 700 Personen ausgebildet in dem Bereich und sie versuchen halt wirklich auch die Ärzte zu erreichen und Ärzte auszubilden im Ayurveda. Und was er so beobachtet hat, dass viele Ärzte diesen Eifer verloren haben mit dem Herzen und mit dem Bedürfnis, einfach an den Patienten zu gehen, ihm zu helfen und ihn zu heilen. Und darum geht es ja im Ayurveda. Und das ist das, was das Ayurveda der westlichen Medizin dann wieder zurückbringen kann.
Thanks a lot. Thank
Thanks
you very
to you.
much. Nice for you. Come on. Dr. Nair. Dr. Nair, we met in Essen, and we met here before because you're engaged in a hospital there in near Bochum, under the leadership of Professor Schuntek in Hattingen. So, you come where you come from. You will let us know. But the main question that I have to you is, you're working here, I think, since now 1 year, 1.5 years, 2 years already. You know, how do you feel? Has Ayurveda a chance in treating the patients here in Germany, or do you feel still very limited in what you can do?
First of all, I would like to thank you for inviting me for this session. In the what we say, actually, Professor Schuntek was the person to be here, and in his absence, I'm here, and I'm very glad to attend such a good symposium. I have heard a lot for 2-3 years, but I couldn't make up. So I feel very happy and feel very comfortable now. And now I work since 2 years in Hattingen. That's a evangelisches Krankenhaus, as Herr Rosenberg told, that under the leadership of Professor Schuntek. And we have a Abteilung that is a complementary medicine Abteilung, and we work for the patients who are suffering from movement disorders that are mainly Parkinson's and multiple sclerosis. That is.
Dr. Nair arbeitet seit 2 Jahren hier bei uns in Deutschland, und zwar in Hattingen unter Professor Schuntek, einem sehr bekannten Neurologen in Deutschland. Es gibt eine Abteilung für Komplementärmedizin, wo er integriert ist und Ayurveda anbietet, und hauptsächlich werden Erkrankungen mit Bewegungseinschränkungen, also neurologische Erkrankungen mit Bewegungseinschränkungen behandelt, vorrangig Parkinson und Multiple Sklerose.
And the difference what I found here, or the difficulties which I faced or we are facing, is first of all, the limitations of medicine what we get over here. In India, we have lots of options. We have all the medicines freely available. And in Deutschland, when we give medicines, we have to look the standards of the medicines which we are giving to the patients. The main problem we face is most of the pharmacies in India, all the good pharmacies make very good medicines, but when we asked mainly for the WHO standard, and what we saw here, the German standards are more strict than the WHO standard. So now we are getting to it. We are getting most of maximum medicines that we can in German standards. And also, first, the patients, German patients, all the European patients are very good patients. And when we can convince them what we have to do, or what are the treatments, or what are the benefits you get after the treatment, then when the patients are convinced, they are ready to take all the pathyas that we offer or we give the patients.
Herr Rosenberg fragte nach den Schwierigkeiten auch, die Dr. Nair hier bewältigen muss, wenn er in Deutschland arbeitet, vor allem im Vergleich zu Indien. Er sagt, bei sich im evangelischen Krankenhaus ist wohl eines der Hauptprobleme, dass es die Medikamente nicht in dem Umfang gibt, wie wir sie in Indien bekommen. Und vor allem sind auch die Qualitätsstandards in Deutschland sehr viel höher als in Indien. In Indien gibt es zwar gute Produkte, aber die Standards sind von der Weltgesundheitsorganisation gesetzt und die deutschen Standards sind höher. Und insofern hat er nicht ganz so viel Möglichkeiten, was jetzt die Präparate anbelangt. Die deutschen Patienten jedoch, die findet er besonders gut, vor allem wenn man sie überzeugen kann von den Heilmöglichkeiten durch Ayurveda, dann sind sie sehr bereit, auch die Empfehlungen umzusetzen, im Alltag, in Ernährung und Verhalten einiges zu verändern.
Yeah, thank you. It seems to be a really great experience. And we're happy that you're here in Germany. Thank you. Thank you so much. Now, Vijendra Murthy. You're Vaidya. And Vijendra, we know each other now a couple of years. That time you had been in New Zealand, now shifted to UK. You have 20 years experience with Ayurveda, still looking very young, maybe because of that. And I saw and I've experienced that you have a really great talent in communication and in delivering all the depths of Ayurveda in a very easy way. You're a really great teacher, that I know. And now being here in Europe, what do you think is an important next step? And what is the reason why you come to Europe? What is your next plan and what will you share with us this weekend? 2-3 sentences.
Thank you, Mark. First of all, it's an absolute privilege to be part of this meeting because it's a bit like being a child in a candy shop. I graduated with BAMS in 1994, and then my specialty is Shalya Tantra. And one of my role models, of course, was Dr. Jayaprakash Narayan. And then I moved to New Zealand, and I feel a bit like homeless because New Zealand is my home, and so is India and the UK. But my research is based in Australia. So it's a very vata-aggravating lifestyle. Thanks to Ayurveda, without Ayurvedic Shodhana and Rasayana, I don't think I could really be an example for what Ayurveda can do.
Ja, Vijay kennt Marc schon seit einiger Zeit und eigentlich war er bis vor kurzem noch in Neuseeland tätig. Und jetzt ist er nach England übergesiedelt und Marc wollte wissen, was denn die Gründe dafür sind und auch, dass wir noch ein bisschen mehr über ihn erfahren. Er ist eigentlich in Indien ausgebildet, hat sein Diplom in Ayurveda, das BAMS, dort abgelegt und ist dann nach Neuseeland gegangen, um dort zu praktizieren. Allerdings die Forschung macht er in Australien und jetzt lebt er tatsächlich in England und so über den Globus verteilt hat er natürlich einige Schwierigkeiten, das Vata unter Kontrolle zu halten und ohne die Rasayanas und die ayurvedischen Shodhana-Therapien würde er das sicherlich nicht in dieser Art und Weise hinbekommen. Er möchte sich auf jeden Fall auch ganz herzlich bedanken, hier da sein zu dürfen. Er fühlt sich wie ein kleines Kind im Süßigkeitenladen.